The reason that I went and did my first aid certificate with St John was because we bought a house with a pool, and the only thing I could think of was what would I do if I found my child face down in our pool. Little did I know that what would save my son's life was something completely different. We'd been swimming in the pool all day. It was really hot. We decided to get out of the pool and have some early dinner. And as I did every afternoon in summer, I gave the kids a cup with a piece of ice in it. Jim and I were on the back veranda watching the kids watch TV, and Eamon went to stand up and he sort of fell forward a little bit, and I thought, he's just being silly. And I kept an eye on him because he was just not being himself. And he's come to the door to look out and he was blue. And I realised then that he was choking on the ice. You freeze as a parent because you don't know what to do, and your instincts are to help them. And my husband jumped straight up and ran over to him and grabbed him, and he turned him upside down by his leg. And then all of a sudden, your training kicks in. And I realised, I said, no, you can't do it. Don't do it. Give him to me. And I laid him over my hand and I started back thrusts, and I did 4 back thrusts. And on the 4th one, the ice flew out of his mouth and across the patio. And I'll never forget the sound that he made. He inhaled a scream, and it was the best sound I'd ever heard. It saved his life. It's as plain and simple as that. It saved his life. At the time, I had no emotion because you're really pulling in information that you've just learned. So it's an automatic reaction. It wasn't until later that night, when I'd put him to bed, that I'd burst into tears because it hit me what I'd done. I'd saved my own son, and that was the biggest, it was the biggest thrill. It still is. Still got him. He's still here. I didn't realise how much it helps everyday people. Anybody and everybody should go and do a first aid course because you never know when it's going to save someone.
Now you're going sideways.
I rang to speak to my trainer and just to let him know and say thank you, because without it, I wouldn't have known what to do. And I just wanted him to know they may do it week in and week out and weekends and every day, but it makes a difference. And the next time I saw him, I gave him the biggest hug and I just said thank you, because that's all you can say. What else can you say to someone that gave you the knowledge and the power to help save a life? They're the everyday heroes, and they are.